Welcome back to the Trade-Off Podcast, episode 17, the first Trade-Off Podcast of 2025. My name is Ryan.
And I'm Alex.
And today, we're bringing you a dose of what the fuck have you done this year already?
You lazy fuckers.
It is now the 8th of January, 8 days in. Can you, honestly and humbly, write down a list of all the things that you've done already this year?
Other than finish off all the chocolates left over from Christmas.
And binging Squid Games on Netflix.
Yeah.
Have you
Not as good
started
as
that
season
business?
2, as anyone watching? No, my opinion is not as good as season 1. But anyway,
Yeah,
we'll let that go.
right. Have you started that business? Have you joined the gym? Are you eating better foods? Have you started that side income? Did you start trading? All the things that you said you were going to start, have you started or have you been procrastinating?
Or have you been making excuses?
Have you made
Such as, I won't start running yet, my new trainers haven't come. I won't start going to the gym. I see people in the gym in Crocs, mate. So there's absolutely no excuse for you to not go to the gym because you haven't got fucking trainers.
Yeah, you got some acceptable footwear somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
If you're using footwear as an excuse, you just don't want to go.
Exactly.
You just don't want to go. There's people out there already which are doing shit. They are getting shit done. Already this year, they are ahead of the game. Just like people in our group.
Yes.
They didn't procrastinate.
No.
They started before January. And then yesterday, we had an extremely great trading day.
Yeah, we did indeed. So those of you that watch the podcast regularly will know we set you guys a challenge of getting started before January. There's absolutely no need to want to start new fresh on January the 1st. It's just a date on a piece of paper, right? If you really want to make a change, you could have had a head start and got started in December, which is what a lot of these people did. So a lot of the people in our community, what they did is they got started over the Christmas period. They've been building strategies with the automated system, getting it set up so it can trade for them hands-free. And then they went back to work on Monday. Most people went back to work on Monday, the 5th of January. And we saw some exceptional results.
They turned on the system. All their hard work paid off. Monday, boom, 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 boom. Alex, put some screenshots here.
I will. So there's so many that what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop
So
them up here.
many.
They're just going to keep going for the rest of the video. And I'll put a little total down here. But I believe we were close to, between the community, around $30,000 yesterday in regards of profits made.
Most of which was before like 10 a.m.
Yeah, and that's not from one person, obviously. From the people in the community, in the screenshots I'll show you, around 30,000 profit made. And that's in one day.
All hands-free.
Yeah.
And that is the direct result of them actually getting started, actually doing what they said they were going to do. Boom, they got the results.
And I've said it many times. Very difficult to fail when you do what you say you're going to do. It might not happen as quickly as you want it to happen. And it might not happen kind of the exact way that you expect it to happen. But you're very hard to beat and it's very hard to fail if you do what the fuck you said you're going to do.
Results only work if you do.
Exactly, 100%.
You have to get to work. Nothing's going to magically appear. These guys didn't magically just make money. They put in the work before that. They prepared. They created their own very good, unique fully automated trading strategies. They then turned on those fully automated trading strategies and boom, they started to see the results come in. Why? Because they put in the work. They didn't magically just end up with profits in their trading accounts. They put in the work. Bang, they got the results. That's how simple it is. A lot of people don't want to put in the work. They keep procrastinating. And of course, by the end of 2025, they're going to be in the exact same position as they are now watching this podcast.
Exactly. And most people, if they're honest with themselves, and it's a very difficult thing to be honest with yourself. And I've watched I actually watched a video on this yesterday. And in order for people to actually be motivated, sometimes they need to be really honest with themselves because you might be happy with, we went on a holiday last year and, we got a bit of money in the bank and my relationship's good, like I'm in a good place. But realistically, if you actually thought about what you wanted from your life, is what you've got now exactly what you want? Do you not want to go on 3 holidays a year? Do you not want to be able to turn around to your kids and say, yeah, no worries, we can do that? Like, oh no, we can't do that this month, we haven't got the money. Is your partner happy with the life that you're giving them, for instance? And if that's a difficult thing to maybe accept for some people that, maybe my wife wants a bit more. Maybe we could have gone on more holidays last year. Maybe the kids could have gone to, fucking Peppa Pig World this weekend rather than having to wait 3 months, So it's not easy to say, maybe I'm not doing as well as I could do. It is quite a horrible thing to kind of admit, maybe I'm failing in some aspects of my life. But only when you're honest with yourself can you say, fuck it. Like, what's the worst that's going to happen? I'll tell you what the worst that's going to happen is. The worst that's going to happen is you're going to end up exactly where you are now. Yep. If you go out and try something new and it doesn't work, You're just going to go back to the life you've got now.
Exactly that. And that's very good what you said. Are you actually happy with the life you've got now, or are you just accepting the life you've got now? Because you think, do you know what? Out of my circle of friends, you know, I'm mostly ahead of the game a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't compare yourself to them.
No.
You're not ahead of the game at all. Compare yourself to the people that are out there earning 20, 30, 40, 50 grand a month.
Exactly.
Now that 5 grand a month you're earning maybe more than your mates because they're earning 2 or 3 grand a month. So you feel a little bit better, a little bit more hierarchy. You got a little bit better car than them, slightly bigger house than them. You can wear a little bit better clothes than them. Yeah. I don't mean shit.
No. And a lot of people, what happens is, this is obviously January as well. One of the big things people say in January is, I want to get out of debt. I want to clear my debts. If you actually look at what most people are in debt for, it's holidays, buying clothes to impress people, or car, right? Those 3 things there. If you were really happy with your life, you wouldn't have had to go get those things. You're using these materialistic things there, you know, and it's not...
Little dopamine hits.
Yeah, exactly. And anyone that says they're happy with their life and, you know, I earn a good amount of money, I'm happy, you know. Anyone that says they don't care about nice things and they don't care about money, full of shit. Doesn't have to be your whole world, but you can't tell me that you don't want to go to the Maldives, that you don't want to take your kids places you never got to go. You don't want to have a nice car. It's all right to want those things. We live in a society where a lot of the time we're told that to be greedy and to want things is bad. It's like, oh, that, you know,
definitely not bad.
It's not a nice look for people that want to go out and just get everything they want. You know, you've literally got people out there shagging 100 geezers in a row to earn money on the internet so they can buy nice things. Yeah. All right.
Those morals went out the window.
Yeah, those morals went out the window a long time ago, and you're worried that you worry about what your friends might think of you because you might start a side business, or what your wife's going to think of you because you tell her, look, I'm not doing 2 hours of Netflix tonight. I've got work to do. I'm grinding. You worry about what those people are going to think of you.
There's people out there doing crazy shit.
Yeah, there's people out there doing some bad shit.
Don't necessarily condone getting rounded by 100 geezers in a day.
Their dads must be so proud.
Top marks for effort there, girls.
Yeah, that's it. When we talk about grind, they really took it fucking seriously.
They watched this podcast and they took it to a whole
new fucking level.
But they're out there doing something about it, right? Moral of the story. However, if you truly want to be in a better place. Now, Alix said happiness a few times. As a man, you know, are we ever truly happy and content? Maybe not. No. But our job as a man, we can make our wife happy, our kids happy. So I got to worry about the shit we worry about. All right, we take care of business, we take care of the bills, we make sure the food's on the table. That's our concern. We worry about getting that money in. We worry about making sure everyone's taken care of so they can be happy. Yeah, that's the sort of person you need to be as a man. You got to take care of you, and most importantly, your family. And the true way to do that is to not be a coward, not be a little bit squinting about stuff. Oh, but I don't feel like doing this stuff. I don't feel too well. You get up, shout, no matter how you feel. If you do that in 2025, you'll see a massive difference from 2024. Get up, just get shit done. I don't feel like it today. Don't care, go and do it.
There's a quote that I've seen many times, and whenever I think about it, I think that's so true. And it says, imagine in the future, you think about your life and you have to turn around and tell your kids, sorry kids, I quit because it got hard. That's why we don't have anything, right? Because as a man, I'm sure Ryan feels the same. No one's opinions really bothered me. I couldn't give a fuck. People take the piss out of us when we started trading. Look where we are now. You know, people doubted us. People took the piss out of us. Oh, that little trading thing won't work.
Making videos on Instagram.
Yeah, or making little videos, mate. You think you're fucking Wolf of Wall Street. Whatever. Yeah, whatever, mate. See you later. Enjoy digging holes for the next 40 years, right? The only real thing that I think about, and when I think about the decisions I'm going to make and the life I'm going to build and what I'm going to do is this something that is going to make my kids proud of me and give them a nice life? That's all I really care about, the opinion of my kids. And my kids going to be older one day. Number one, want to spend time with me because I haven't completely fucking ruined their lives as a terrible fucking abusive father, like most of the 90s dads were. We had some fucking rough parents. Yeah, give a good beating. And number two, can they look back and go, fuck me, my dad grafted, I'm well proud of my dad. And even if that doesn't necessarily mean that you bought them their first fucking car or you helped them buy a house and all this stuff, just in general, are they proud of you as a person? Are you the kind of man that they are going to want to be when they're older? Because that's an important thing, you know.
And the decisions you make, you can also look at this from a different lens and say, if my son made that decision,
how would I feel?
How would I feel? Yeah. If my daughter made that decision, how would I feel?
And that's quite an interesting link back because we laugh and joke about, all right, let's say these OnlyFans girls, they've made 200 grand a month. right? Let's say they do that for a year.
Mate, some do, mate.
They're well off, right? Absolutely fair play to them. I'll take the hat off because, I mean, it's got to be graft, right? However, that's a short window. That has a shelf life because next year there's going to be a girl that wants to shag up 500 guys, 1,000 guys. It's just never ending, right? Someone's always going to outdo you or like push you off of your shelf and take the top spot. So that's got a shelf life. Do you want to do that? Is the kind of grind that you want to put in and the kind of thing you're going to do? You know, we could all, me and Ron, go out and sell drugs right now, make a shitload of money. Are our kids going to be proud? Are we going to go to prison? Is the risk to reward there? No. All right. So, this is great and we laugh about it, but when you think about it, number one, are their parents proud of them? Are their parents going to go, fuck me, my kid, she has 200 grand a month, I'm well proud of her. I'm well happy to go down the local social club on a Friday and tell my friends, oh, we don't even need you to tell us, don't worry, we're all watching it. Yeah, we've all seen it. And number two, are they ever going to have any sort of happiness in their life deeper than money? Is there going to be a person that's actually going to want to be with them? Are their kids going to be proud of them? Because I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to go to school and all my mates taking the piss out of me because my mum got railed by 500 guys.
Yeah, and she went viral for it.
Yeah, exactly. So we can take the piss out of it and say money, money, money. But obviously there's got to be a trade-off. It's got to be something that you're willing to do and you're proud of and obviously gets you going, because that's why a lot of these new year, new me things don't work, innit? Because they set a goal that they don't really want or they're not really interested in because they think it's what they want or they think it's the right thing to do, If you're morbidly obese and you go, right, I'm going to join a gym and I'm going to change my diet, but you don't really want that. You haven't had enough pain, rejection, or embarrassment to actually do anything about that. It's just going to fall back into old habits.
Yeah.
So,
to make a change, you've really, really got to want to make that change.
Yeah, you've got to want it because change is hard.
Change is hard. And I think it's important that if you just focus on one thing, not even for 2 months or 3 months, right? Focus on one thing this year for 6 months. Really go at it for 6 months, and you will 100% see progress in that.
100%.
A lot of people trying 3 or 4 things for a month, or maybe 2 months at a push. They're like, "Oh, I'm not really getting where I want to be with 2 or 3 of these things." They knock them on the head. What do you mean? Of course you're not. How many hours a week you've actually dedicated to just one of those things? Maybe 1 or 2 hours a week. What sort of progress did you expect to make?
Yeah.
You need to be consistently disciplined at whatever it is you want to achieve. Then you start to see the results because the action you take starts to compound over time. Then before you know it, you've got all this knowledge and all this experience in this specific niche, this specific goal that you want to achieve. Then all of a sudden you're like, fucking hell, I'm doing quite good at this now. But that takes time. That takes effort. And be able to keep putting in effort every single day, even when you don't want to, is the key to unlocking whatever it is that you want. If you just stop and think, I don't feel like it today, and then you only perform on the days you feel like it, you'll be forever chasing stuff because you're just going to keep giving up and not making any progress.
And that's the kind of the difference between people that keep going and people that give up. People that start, everyone starts. And when everyone starts, they have motivation. That's why everyone starts, right?
All the time.
They're motivated to get going.
I'm going to smash this.
Yeah, I'm going to absolutely smash this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the best I can,
that
right?
flame starts to get a little dimmer.
Yeah. And when that motivation initially tails off, the only people that are left are the ones that had dedication. Because motivation is what...
It's temporary.
Yeah. Motivation is what gets you up in the morning, gets your running shoes on, gets you to the front door. I'm going to go for a run. When you open that door and it's fucking pissing down, or you sit down at your desk and, you're trying to figure out, I've got to watch all these videos and it's a bit cold in my office today, or I don't feel very well. The motivation goes. Motivation doesn't last forever. It's kind of a flash in the pan, at Ron say. It's a flame that flickers.
It's the discipline that you need. Yeah.
Discipline is what happens is when you open that door and you go, I fucking told myself I was going to go for a run. I'm going to go for a run. Or I told myself I was going to watch this video. I'm going to watch this video. And that's the difference between short-term motivation and long-term success. The people that can do something for a short period of time and then flake off, and the people that keep going.
Ask yourself, how many times are you going to start something and not finish it?
Yeah. It's embarrassing, really.
Yeah, I'm sure your wife will be happy, when you start finishing some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Saying. In the bedroom, I don't know.
And DIY, how many people have bought shelves and fucking not put them up?
Start something and actually see it through to them, regardless of how long it takes. Once you remove that timestamp, right, you can work harder at it so it happens quicker. Sure you can. But remove that timestamp of, I want to be doing really well at this, next, I'll give it a month, not long enough. You need to be working hard at things for longer than a month. I'm going to keep saying this because I've done this myself. Alex has done this himself. I've made that mistake. I've tried something for a bit. I'm not really getting anywhere with this. Maybe this is the wrong thing. no, I didn't even give this certain thing a proper chance. Didn't really give it a real go. I didn't really start finding out about specific things about this goal until month 3, month 4. Then I really started to understand what it was that I actually taken on.
Yeah.
So you need to be working hard at things for longer than what you want to work harder than them for. Then you're going to start seeing those results. Yeah. You need to remember that actually this year, see something through to the end. How many times are you going to keep going around in circles and it's failing every year? It's just you on repeat every year. And if you say, well, I'm doing a bit better than last year because I got a new job. Well done. You went for an interview and got a new job. Yeah, okay, well done. That's good. Do better.
Yeah.
Do better than that.
And I think
you're making your own money somewhere.
Yeah. And I think that one of the key things, if you can take away from this podcast, is it doesn't matter how well you're doing in your circle of friends, right? If you're doing the best out of your circle of friends, or you're doing the best out of the people around you,
you need new friends.
You need new friends. You need a new circle. All right. That's one of the key things. So all these people that I was flashing up here, right? The reason that they're so consistent and dedicated is because they've got people around them that want exactly the same thing and they won't let you quit. If someone's having a bit of a down day in the community and they say, oh, I'm really struggling with this, I guarantee not one person will go, yeah, me too, mate, it's shit. They don't say that. They go, have you tried this? What can I help you with? Come on, let's keep going. It doesn't last forever. You was in a really good place yesterday. Let's keep going. People will bring you up, right? Successful people bring other people up, right? And people that aren't successful, all they can do is try and pull you back down and hold you where you are.
Try and bring you down.
That's why when you start off trying to do something different, everyone has something to say, don't they? Everyone wants to take the piss.
I'm starting that trading thing. I've seen it on Instagram and TikTok. Oh no, I tried that the other week. I tried it for a week. It was shit.
Yeah.
And did you? Oh, well, it's no good then. No good, mate. He listened to his mate who tried it for a week. Who didn't have a fucking clue what he was doing. Still doesn't even know what a stop loss is.
Once you place yourself into a group full of people that all number one want the best for you, because me making money doesn't stop Ryan making money. There's not one pot of money in the forex market.
Everyone can make money together.
If I make money, Ryan can't make money. It doesn't work like that. Everyone can make money together.
There's enough to go
Everyone
around.
should be bringing each other up. Everyone should be supporting each other. Those are the people you want to be around. And that's why these people are doing so well, because they're sharing ideas. They're sharing their kind of their feelings and their thoughts and their dreams. And because they're sharing that, they're speaking it into existence. And and when you speak, there's a big thing that happens, right? When you say something that you want and someone puts it down, a lot of the time, even if on the surface you go, well, you don't know what you're talking about, mate, I'm going to do it anyway, there's always a little seed of doubt in the back of your head that goes, well, maybe they're right? If you say something to someone and they go, fuck yeah, 100% you can do that, let's do it together. Or yeah, I believe you can do that. Or I've done that, I help you. It changes the dynamic of it completely because you've got a support system there, which means if you do have a bad day, you know there's someone there that when you go and talk to them, they're going to be a positive influence and not a negative influence. And that's why these people up there are doing so well.
And that's why it's better to work with a positive team of like-minded people that want to achieve what you want to achieve or have already achieved what you want to achieve. The world is super competitive. You don't have to be Rambo, gun there on your own, trying to beat everything on your own, trying to navigate through the storm and all of the trials and tribulations of the world. You can go and find a team of people
to do it with you
that want to do it with you. Why? Because multiple heads is better than one. 10 arms and legs are better than 2. Having a team of people that have already walked most of the path that you're going to take, imagine how much easier that is. Right, I need to get over this mountain to there. No worries, mate. Guess what? I've already walked over that mountain. I know the path. How much easier is it going to be for you to navigate the mountain if someone gives you a map?
And not just that.
You need to get a team.
What they say, isn't it? If you want to go fast, go on your own. If you want to go far, go together. With a group of people with the same determination, the same goal.
It's a strong fucking thing.
If you go on your own, you go fast, great. You might get a head start. But then when things get tough, when you need someone to pick you up, when you need someone to carry the bag for you, you got no one there to help you. So then you start slowing down, you start quitting on yourself. There's no one there to keep you going. They might go a bit slower as a team, but they're all pushing in the same direction. No one lets anyone quit.
They're stronger.
That's what you need. Stronger together.
A strong team beats all. Especially now in this world where everything's getting expensive every single year. Inflation's going up every single year.
Milk's about £4.
Things are getting harder, man. Things are definitely getting harder. Prices are getting more expensive. But if you've got a team with you that are working, they're all trying to navigate the storm together, guess what? You start making more money more quickly, more longer term. You're bouncing off one another, using each other's ideas, using each other's discipline, motivation Today you might not feel like it, but 3 of the members of your team are like, fuck it, I'm up early, I'm going to the gym. You're like, yeah, fuck me, I should be as
They're
well.
going to hold you accountable.
Send a picture in. Fuck it, I'm going. I'm going to send a picture in. I'm going to prove to you I've been to the gym.
Exactly.
This is how it works.
That's it.
If you're on your own, you don't have to be. You can have a team. That team can help you go a lot further than what you would
100%.
ever go on your own. So 2025, what have you done already? If you haven't done anything already, I suggest you start doing something now immediately. Be an action taker.
These guys made all that amount.
There's people already ahead of you already. It's the 8th day of the month. There's people that are already ahead of you. They've already prepared. They've already took action. They're already making progress. Do not fall behind. Get yourself a team that are going to work with you. Take action. Get shit done regardless of how you feel. And 2025 will be the best year of your life. Yeah. So make it happen. See you next week.
See you next week.